Okay, that's cool.
You ready?
Yep. It's recording.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are going to find someone. Let's see whom we can find. Hi.
Hi.
Hey Anand.
Welcome to Brigade Candid camera. Okay. So we're just here to talk to you about your experiences as a blood donor. So how many times have you donated blood so far?
I think about 62 times.
62 times. Okay. So are you a whole blood donor or are you apheresis donor?
No, whole blood.
Whole blood donor. So which means you've been donating 62 by maximum 4. That's more than
4
15.
times a year.
4 times.
3 to 4 times.
Okay. So what is the process like? Is it painful, easy, interesting? What would you say to people who have not donated before or people who have just donated once in a while and are not regular blood donors?
I think there's often a misconception that it's painful. It is not.
Okay.
It is, I think, something that's pretty meaningful. The process, if the queues are managed, is I think for the benefits that are going out to people, it's a small inconvenience, spending an hour of your time there.
So would you agree with me to say that it's a misbelief that people become weaker or tend to eat more after they do the blood donation?
No, I've never found that. I guess if anything, maybe in the course of the day you feel a little tired.
Okay.
But if you rest and you sleep it off, you're
fine,
completely well
right?
the following day.
Okay. So what would be your message for people who just donate once a year at our blood donation drives? Can they go for the second time, third time, or even up to the 4th time that is prescribed by the Singapore Blood Bank?
I certainly think so. I see no reason if you're able-bodied and fit that you go as often as you can. I mean, 4 times is the maximum in a year. I think you can do that. That'll be great.
Okay. So is there any physical after efforts that you need to worry about, or you don't have to just as you just said, after taking a little rest you can just go back to your normal routine, whatever you're doing, whether you're working with computers or even your physical job kind of thing?
I think if you work in an office environment, there's nothing to worry about. But as a guideline, I think both the Red Cross and organizers of most blood donation drives will advise you not to do anything strenuous after giving, particularly involving the arm that is used for the donation, because it's part of the recovery process. I guess it's common sense that you don't exert yourself to do anything unnecessary.
Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel every time you donate blood? Do you walk out with the satisfaction that you have saved at least 3 lives, or do you think that you think blood can be manufactured in other ways and that it is not required to do the blood donation kind of thing?
Considering that I've given 60 over times, I think my only regret is that in the course of time, I guess I could have given more. Certainly, I walk away each time knowing it's a small inconvenience for myself, and there is really a need to help people out there. It's a pity that the overall percentage on a national level is low. I think it's an education process, and once people try it and find that there are no side effects to you, and that it will benefit many people who are hospitalized and stuff like that, it I think gives you a good sense of satisfaction to have supported the blood donation initiative.
Okay, so one final question to wrap up our video 001 of the Blood Brigade Candid camera. So the last question for you is that some people have personally told me that they feel a bit uncomfortable about donating blood. Like for example, they feel that something is flowing out of their body, or they just don't know about the process, and because of that they don't want to give a try. So this is pre-donor stage. It's not that So what would you say as a senior blood donor, like you have donated 60 over times, and this is going to be your 63rd time if I'm right. So what would be your message for those kind of people? Is it, would you advise them to just come and give it a try? Please.
Yeah, I will certainly agree with you. I think until you have tried it, you will always have a misconception that there's some discomfort or whatever. And I think most people who have crossed the hurdle of being the first-time donors often look back with regret that they did not attempt to address it earlier. There is nothing unhealthy or dirty or the way that your blood flows out. It is handled in a very professional manner. I think the Red Cross sets a very high standard of hygiene in the way it's managed and stuff like that. I really see no cause for concern.
Okay, thank you, Anand.
Thanks, Anand.
Okay, guys, so here, so we are here, Blood Brigade Candid camera. This is our first shootout. Watch out for 002. We could be coming to your queue. Thank you.